Yeah. Jess. Hillview Records. Let's get it. I'm going live with the crew. We was born to make moves. Yeah, born on the streets as I'm the one with the juice. Shout out to Daniel, he know I'm the truth. Cause I slotted the mic whenever I entered the booth. I got the static like Zeus. You ain't fit for my shoes. Dip lean with the facts, he stay lifting me you. Aisha and Tita, the icon queens, and icon curve. By all means, yeah, I'm so dope that y'all my fiends. I'm the man in the city, I hold all the keys. I grew around shooters, y'all ain't fucking with me. I'm real with the shits, I'm as real as can be. So fuck your top 5 if you ain't mentioning me. Haters for the weak is what we reppin' AZ. 10 toes down, that's they running the streets. Straight out the gutter, I'm a certified beast, you bitch.
We live.
Yo.
What's up?
Yeah. Welcome to the DanYo&Tita podcast, episode 3. We back.
Another week.
Good.
Yeah. I'm Daniel.
Be here.
I'm Dip.
I'm Aisha.
I'm Hugs.
Yeah. And that freestyle was brought to you by Grand Jess. He's the freestyle intro of the week. You can get him at Instagram _ local legend and at Get a Mafia Movement. Also his Facebook is at Hillview Records and at the Get a Mafia Movement SoundCloud. MC Grand Jess on SoundCloud.
Appreciate
Check him out, man. Appreciate you.
What's
That was
up?
dope,
That
man.
was
Got
dope.
that fire
Yeah,
intro.
That was dope.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying? How y'all
Gets
doing
better
today?
every week, man.
Man, they knocking. They're giving us knockers on the intro.
Man.
They're doing their thing, man. I like that.
Showing love out there.
Most definitely. If you would like to be the freestyle intro of the week, hit us up at DanYo&Tita podcast at gmail.com. Hit us up.
Damn, son, making all the connections.
Man, we getting out here, man.
Yeah.
We out here in these
That's what
streets.
you're supposed to do.
We taking over.
All over the world.
It's not something I do.
All
Not
around
just
the world.
Phoenix.
For real.
Yeah.
We're going to get some cats in Connecticut to spit the freestyle for us. So, let's start off the show. It's time for...
Shout out roulettes. Okay, today we have We Shine Mobile Detailing at its finest. Catering cars, trucks, RVs, boats, and off-the-road vehicles. Give them a call or a text today for your free quote at 602-777-0657. We also have today a shout out to Whit Tucker, who's dropping his new music video called Mr. Big Time
Okay.
in early July. Be sure to check out his latest video.
Big time.
It's on YouTube /Whit Tucker.
With Tucker.
Yes. We also have a shout out going out to Southwest Financial Foundation. They help people get their credit excellent and help them build their income. You can also check them out at Instagram at Samuel Russ FES. Also, their website is www.fesconnect.net/SRoss2. We're also going to give a shout out today to Beautiful and Beyond Entertainment and Prove It Clothing. They do custom vinyl print for shirts, coffee mugs, gift bags. They also have models available for your event. Prove It Clothing Line is a store located at 3001 West Indian School, Suite 101. You can email them or check out their Facebook page and place your order with Beautiful and Beyond. You can also go to their website to place your order. We'll have to get back to you on their website address that wasn't provided. Is it beautyandbeyond.com?
Beautyandbeyond.com, yeah.
That's
beautyandbeyondentertainment.com.
Entertainment.com. See? You messing me up there.
No, Tita, who is MIA, I copied and paste.
Didn't do all the homework, huh? I see that. All right. We also going to give a shout out to Legal Mob Entertainment. They are an event promoter. They also, you can book them at radio host booking, artist management development. Their website is legalmobentertainment@gmail.com. That's where you can book them at. we're going to give a shout out to Slime Time Parties. They have an event coming up this month, at the end of the month on June the 29th. It's called Kids Day. It's from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. It's $5 entry for ages 4 to 16. Adults, you are free.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to get there and get
Nah,
slimed
you
up.
free is always good.
Slime Station music, jumping castles, activities, food, gaming bus. There's also going to be a raffle giveaway.
I might
The
get
address to this event is 8035 North 43rd Avenue. Their phone number is 602-558-5289. Or you can visit their website at www.slimetimepartyaz.com.
Slime party.
Slime party.
Yeah, you want to get a little bit of slime on you?
I ain't never been to a slime party
Nah, I
before.
ain't been to one, but I definitely can go freeze.
Free is always good, right?
Exactly.
And win me a raffle too, so
Yeah.
you know.
Yes.
that's
Yeah,
always
you never know what you're going to get in your mystery gift.
Let me get one of them 55-inch TVs. You know what I'm saying?
All right, we're going to give another one out to Palace Banquet Hall. They have specials going on right now for July, so you can go ahead and hit them up. They have a maximum capacity of 400 guests for their hall.
Wow.
They also cater to any event, no matter how big or small it is. You can give them a call at 602-558-5289 or check them out at thepalaceaz.com.
Yeah, that one, Tita kept on pointing out that one for me. Talking about we need to do reception. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's huge though, man. It must be a huge hall.
Yeah, it's pretty
400 people, that's a
Right.
lot of people to get into one place.
Right.
big. Right. For real.
Last but not least on our list today, we have Dynamic Cuisine Catering. They do full service catering, offering its customers an exceptional cuisine selection with outstanding customer service at attractive prices. Their reputation is founded on quality and customized experiences for each client. They are happy to tailor any service to suit your individual catering requirements. You can check them out at dynamiccuisinecatering.net or 602-628-0601.
So
Word.
That's
catering.
a
Shout out
catering hall.
roulette.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Shout out roulette.
Shout out roulette right there.
That's
If
what's
you would
up.
like to get your business, personal, or event shout out on Shout Out Roulette, hit us up on the email, DanYo&Tita@gmail.com. Let us know what's up and get you a shout out. You know what I mean?
Out.
Get them
Shout
shout
it
outs out there.
Shout it
You
out.
see, we give all our shout outs every time we get them.
Yeah,
So
that was a lot this week.
yeah, it was. That was.
That was a lot. A lot of shout outs.
A lot of shout outs this
Giving
week.
all the love to the whole city.
You know what I'm saying? Spread the love. right
Shout them
there.
out.
Spread
All right,
love.
we're going to get this started. It's time for Word on the Street News.
Word on the streets.
Word on the Streets News.
What's the word on the street this week, Daniel?
Word on the Street News. We're going to get it popping. So Nas recently announced that he's penning a children's book. Y'all hear about that?
No.
Is that the one that's called? I think I can.
Titled "I Know I Can."
I know I can.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
Just
I
like
did
one
see
of
that.
his songs,
Yeah.
"I Know I Can."
Be what I want to be.
Yep. He shared an image on his Instagram page. It's a News Kids line presented by Mass Appeal, which is the label that he co-owns as well. They say education starts at the crib, and then the book is called "I Know I Can," and it's geared towards empowering kids to whatever they want to be when they grow up. The mission is to inspire future generations through the creation of unique toys, appeal, and learning tools. The company also says that they're trying to be diverse in modern day families and popular culture through education. So Nas got a new book, y'all.
That's dope, man.
That's dope. We're definitely gonna have to check that out.
Yes, yeah. So the book should drop in July. He's going on tour with Mary J. Blige, so they're trying to drop the book around that time as well.
Man, that's definitely inspiring for the youngsters. That's definitely something that is different. You know, for an MC to be dropping a kid's book. You know, so I think that's dope, man.
Yeah. I like when hip
So
hop.
this is his first book.
This is his first book.
First book, and he's going for the kids. All right.
The kids.
All
What you think about?
I'm
it?
not thinking man. Just
Hugs is back.
You just sitting over there looking like you got a lot of words to say about that.
Not much. Just it seems weird.
It seems weird for Nas to drop a book.
I guess
Well, he's always been
it's
one
just
to.
who's doing the art for it? What's going on? What's this book? I mean, he said what he wants to do, inspire kids, but what's this book about?
I know I can.
What's going through my head? How well can be what I want to be? Tell a story that
look at the chorus.
That any kid is interested in.
I know
That's what
I
I'm
can
wondering.
be what I want to be. If I work hard at it, I can be where I want to be.
Right.
All right, story done. Can we move on? I mean, what's going on?
I mean, come on, man. You got Thomas and friends with the train and talking about something. I think I can.
You gotta buy the book to know what the book is about.
Right. Right. Get the book for your kids. Go check it out. Nas got a new book. I think it's awesome.
All right.
Yeah. Also, Nas and Will Smith are starting a new app for teenagers around the world to give them a chance to learn about finances and more fun ways to handle their business. So Nas and Will Smith, amongst 11 other people, are funding the financial-based app for teenagers called Step. Step will be an all-in-one banking solution that combines basic features and use for checking, savings, credit, and debit cards into one bank account that is easy to use. Its experiences to tailor specifically for young adults. The co-founder, McDonald, expressed that education for the young users are about financial integrity, and he wants the new gen to be more equipped and educated when it comes to money. The app will enable users to send and receive money, shop online, in store, and access to virtual wallets like Apple Pay, Google Play, and the Step app also comes with a Step card, which also comes with a fee-free and interest-bearing bank account. So that's pretty cool, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So the parents are able to put money in the account for the kids.
Yeah, that's dope.
And to be able to monitor it,
right?
How they're spending
that's
the
dope.
money.
I mean, a lot of people think that this should be taught in class. That they should have a class to teach kids how to
be
balance
stable.
they banking accounts and how to make sure that they're spending money in the right places and how to save and things like that. So I think it's dope. I don't think it should be a class, but I definitely think that this is something that should be shared. And something
now they can start
financial knowledge starts at home.
Because I think that people keep this knowledge to themselves and they don't share it enough. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think it should be shared more.
You definitely early start on how to build it's not exactly building credit, but it's showing them how to work their money. When you're out of money, you ain't gonna be able to buy nothing.
I mean, but when you're learning those things, it's gonna teach you how to build credit because you're gonna be more you're learning how to be more trustworthy with your money. So that will in turn help you out credit wise.
Yes. So let's get into this odd news. Y'all ready for this right here?
What's up?
So the Snapchat feature that turns dudes into women
Oh man.
helped a San Francisco college student take down a cop who was meeting young girls. So his name was Ethan. He created a Tinder profile using the filter image that made him look like a girl, and an officer named Robert Davis messaged him.
I think I saw that one on Facebook. I saw that.
Yeah, we should bring the picture up.
I'm gonna bring the picture. Will be on the screen. Dude's he made the Tinder ad like he was 16 years old. Ethan said he didn't plan to take down the cop, just everybody who was plotting on an underage girl. So he wasn't planning on aiming at
any one specific person.
He just wanted people that will attack. He also said the dude just happened to be a cop. Davis was arrested by San Jose police. He faces charges of contacting a minor to commit a felony, and he has also been placed on administration leave by the PD. He also addressed the charges in the statement. So the dude,
administrative leave.
He's on administrative leave right now. Wow. So even though the dude exactly wasn't a teenager, you still get charged even for trying to contact.
That's just like catch a predator thing.
Yeah,
just like that.
Yeah.
Remember, like a Dateline you used to be back in the day.
Right. It don't matter, man. As long as you say.
So Tinder doesn't. I mean, he just put in his profile that he was under 6.
Yeah, he took a picture of himself, turned it to a female, put it on the Tinder, and said that he was 16 years old.
On the profile, okay.
And then
because I was wondering because Tinder doesn't allow underage.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, Whatever. It's
You gotta
He
be-
was plotting, man, and people got caught.
He must have said 18 to
When they
get the
get the
account.
profile.
Yeah, he had to
And
say
then put,
18.
hey, I'm really 16 years old.
Yeah, in his
words and stuff
tagline.
to the tagline. And
suppose.
your dude was like, yeah.
He was still hungry for it, man.
As soon as he
Tripping.
seen
And
that
he happened to be a
tagline, he
police
was like,
officer.
"Yeah,
Happened to
let
be a
me go
police
and hop
officer.
in his DMs real fast."
All right, then. All right. The problem with this I have is when you on Tinder,
Yeah.
sometimes you ain't looking at these bitches. What it's saying, you just swiping.
You swiping.
You just swiping. So
Nah,
I'm gonna
he
give
had-
it. I don't know. I don't know how far it
have,
went.
but they must have had a conversation for
I
him.
guess
They had to have a
You know what I'm
conversation,
I
right?
suppose.
saying? Yo,
He incriminated himself
Are you
somehow.
cool? Because I'm really 16. He's like, I don't care.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
you.
that had to be done all in the
He had to
inbox.
incriminate himself to be able to be definitely arrested. So either they was listening to the conversation or whatever the situation is. They
Or he
had him- they
screenshotted
had him-
the conversation.
Right. Screenshots. Yeah.
Definitely. So he's done.
He said he's done.
He's
That's
done.
it. He's done.
He's done.
All right. So we're gonna get this. So Missy Elliott has just become the first female rapper to be inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. The guest of honor. She was inducted into the ceremony in New York City. Queen Latifah appeared on the stage to personally induct Missy Elliott into the Hall of Fame. Even Michelle Obama was there to record a touching video in which
Yeah.
she.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Prior to Missy Elliott's induction, only 3 other rappers have been awarded.
Wow.
Jay-Z was the first MC to induct it in the 50-year history to be inducted in 2017. And then in June 2018, Jermaine Dupri was awarded
Wow.
a spot. So there's only been 3 hip-hop
Wow.
artists to be inducted in there as well. So
Pac should be next, man.
I think Pac should be in there. I don't know
He should.
why.
Yeah, he should.
Yeah.
I know Drake ain't gonna make it.
Nah, not Drake.
Drake ain't gonna make
Nah, he
Nah.
it. He ain't wrote a bar. So you can't be in the songs writers.
You can't if you have ghostwriters.
Right.
His ghostwriters should be.
Nah, man.
you
We can't have ghosts and
Nah.
zombies. in it.
you can't have ghostwriters.
We can't have zombies in there. So yeah, he ain't gonna make it, and that's dope. That's dope though, man. Because I mean, they must have to contribute a certain amount of writing to a certain amount of songs to be entered into this Hall of Fame. I'm thinking,
Right.
Because it's only 3 artists so far, so that means you
Yeah.
must have.
Well, you
'cause
know-
all 3 of those artists have a vast.
And you know Missy writes for a lot of people.
Right,
She
right.
writes
That's
for
what I'm
Sierra and
saying.
everybody
They've
else.
written a lot of songs in their past, so I'm thinking they must be.
Right.
It has to be a huge vocabulary of writing before you even consider it to be in there.
Most
That's pretty dope, though.
Yes, sir. So what we're gonna do is the BET Awards 2019 is next Sunday.
Yeah.
So I want to read some of the nominees to y'all, and categories,
All right.
all right.
and y'all tell me who you think should win the award.
Okay.
BET
Cool.
Awards 2019 next Sunday. Album of the Year, Asteroid World, Travis Scott. Champions, Meek Mill. LMA. Everything Is Love, The Carters. Invasion of Privacy, Cardi B. Who should win the Album of the Year?
I like Champions, me myself. The Meek Mill album, right? That's what
I
it's
would
called.
go with Champion.
Yeah, I like that album.
I like that too.
I didn't
Probably my best
like
Meek
the
Mill.
Astro World album.
You didn't like that joint?
Nah, I didn't. Nah, man.
Nah?
I don't do the auto tune, man.
I thought LMA's album was pretty dope.
It's
Yeah.
pretty dope.
Yeah, it is.
I like The
You
Carters
think it's
too.
album of the year worthy though?
LMA?
Yeah.
I don't think it's Album of the Year, no.
No.
I don't think it's album of the year worthy, but it was definitely a good album.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. Well, it's
As far as if you gonna place her or compare her up against to Cardi B's album, I mean,
Right,
come
nobody-
on
What you-
now.
Man, don't
Hugs,
don't come to me, man. I don't know
Hugs.
anything about
What
music,
What you
man.
think, Hugs?
No, I don't know anything about music. Like
Alright,
of
dude.
those names, I got no idea who the hell they are.
You don't know who Cardi B is?
No.
What?
What?
I already knew that. Not the ass hug. Nothing about no music.
That's why as soon as you went up, I just sat back. I guess
Wow.
they talking. I don't know what you're
No
talking about.
opinion.
That's dope.
He said, I don't know what y'all talking about.
I guess
Hugs
so,
is
man.
back. All right, best new artist: Blueface, City Girls, Juice
Absolutely
WRLD,
not.
Lil Baby, Quinn Naija.
Man. Can we just throw the
Best-
category out? Is there any
Yeah,
way?
can we just get rid of that whole
I'm
category?
gonna be real with you. Out of this list,
The only person that I've heard of on that list is
It's
City
garbage.
Girls.
Oh, my bad.
these are garbage. I'm gonna go with Juice WRLD.
What was Juice WRLD?
I'm gonna go
Okay.
with Juice WRLD.
Who's Juice
I don't
WRLD?
think I heard that
y'all clown it.
though. I'm my bad, man. I didn't. I heard City Girls. I was very disappointed.
Yeah, City.
I heard Blueface. I can't believe he even rapping. You know what I'm saying? This is
he's off beat.
Man.
The new Silk the Shocker right there.
Yeah, he's
let's
worse.
move.
That
Best
would be a
female
horrible
hip hop
battle.
artist. Best female hip hop artist. Cardi B, Cash Doll, Lizzo, Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj, Remy Ma.
Huh?
We're just gonna go with Cardi B on that one. So
Yeah.
y'all say.
Yeah, that was just best female artist of the year.
Yeah, that was best
she would. She gonna win.
She
Y'all
gonna win
had
that
Remy Ma was on that list?
Yeah, you know what? Remy Ma's singles weren't that bad. It just didn't catch on, man.
Right, I don't even remember her doing much.
It just didn't catch. Her singles didn't. I liked her singles, man.
What Nicki Minaj? It just
Her last album came out. It just didn't.
Yeah, you
No?
gotta give it to Cardi B, man.
Hugs.
I haven't heard of half of the people on there, so I'm like, the ones that I
let's
had, I
go
do
to
know.
best.
I'm like, what?
Best male hip hop artist: 21 Savage, Drake, J. Cole, Meek Mill, Nipsey Hussle, Travis Scott.
Nipsey's gonna win it.
You think Nipsey's gonna win it?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
That's unfair because
Just because he passed away.
they
he's
just
gonna
why
win
would they
it.
give him an award just because he passed?
His community influence that he had?
Right now, he's the most celebrated artist, and that's what it's going to go to.
Okay.
I think J. Cole album was the best of the year. Me myself, but he's
Yeah.
he's
Yep,
not.
yep.
He probably not going to win.
No, I don't think J. Cole's gonna win. I think they're gonna give that to. If they don't give it to Nipsey, I think they're gonna give it to Meek.
Really.
I think so. All right, let's do this one. Best female R&B: Beyonce, Ella Mai, her, Solange, SZA, Tiana Taylor.
Ella Mays.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's
What
gonna
she
get that.
say it is, I agree.
She had too hot. She was.
I don't know.
Out of
singles
all
was
them
hot, the
albums you
album-
just named right there, the
Yeah.
only one that I have consistently listened to through and through is Ella Mays.
Yeah.
Her.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with SZA's album was dope though. I ain't gonna lie. Those two albums. Was
Yeah,
pretty dope. Ella Mai
Scissors
and
was
SZA.
fire,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Ella Mays, as far as an R&B artist, out of all of them, she's got it.
I would have
Yeah,
to
yeah.
do my homework more on that, but
Okay, best male R&B: Anderson .Paak, Bruno Mars, Childish Gambino, Chris Brown, John Legend, or Khalid. I don't know why Childish Gambino was on the
right. I
list.
was like, what he drop?
But yeah, who y'all think for that one?
I'm going with what? Hold on. What was his name again? What was that?
What was the list again?
Anderson .Paak, Bruno Mars,
Bruno Mars. Yeah, that's what I was.
You gonna go with Bruno?
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, fortunately. Yeah,
For R&B?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think his songs for the year stick with me.
I'm gonna go with.
I can't really think of no one else's tracks, man. That really.
I'm gonna go
stuck
with
me
Anderson.
for the
I'm
rest
gonna
of
go
the
with
year.
Anderson .Paak, but I think Khalid. They should think about giving it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What song did he have that was big?
Man.
'Cause I don't remember, man.
But what Bruno ain't really. He
had
been
tracks all
on
year,
features, but he on features.
Right.
You know.
But he's had tracks all year that I've been hearing everywhere.
Right.
That's what I go by.
Yeah.
I'm not really,
What's getting played on the
I
radio all the
listen to
time.
like 80s R&B. So
Word. Let's do this right here. Let's do best actress. Been a lot of women being the lead roles lately in movies. So Issa Rae, Regina Hall, Regina King, Tajid P. Henderson, Tiffany Harrison, and Violet Davis. Who should win that award?
I like Regina at all times.
Which one? Which one?
Regina King or
It's
Regina
hard.
Hall?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Both the Reginas on there.
Right.
Yeah.
King, I think that's the one I'm talking about.
Regina King.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken.
Her and her role with Issa Rae with the movie Little.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I wasn't even thinking about the rose.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Let's do one more. Best actor: Anthony Anderson, Chadwick Boseman, Denzel Washington. I don't know, Michael B. Jordan, and Omar Hardwick. The dude that's in Power. He's the one that stars in Power. Who should win that award right there?
Denzel.
Anthony Anderson, Chadwick Boseman, who plays Black Panther.
Yeah, him.
He's going to get it.
Yeah.
Chadwick's going to get it.
You think so?
The dude who played in the Black Klansman, he's on the list, right?
Yeah.
He did pretty good in that movie, man.
Yeah,
I
he
like that
did.
movie.
I'm
but
going-
still, Chadwick's gonna get it.
I'm going with Michael B. Jordan. Creed.
Yeah, I didn't see Creed, man.
And he was in Black Panther. He was the best villain ever.
He was.
He
good.
was.
But I still think Chadwick Boseman will win, though. Unfortunately, he'll win.
Most definitely. Some quick news before we end. Word on the streets news. We already know there was a situation with the cops who were very aggressive and threatened to shoot a family that allegedly the daughter walked out the 99-cent store with a Barbie doll. So we'll probably get into more on that later. But Jay-Z's Rock Nation offered legal support with the family during that situation as well. So
that's cool.
That's dope.
Shout out
to Rock Nation for that situation right
When
there.
they suing them, for $10 million?
1 million, 10 million.
Oh, well, hey.
Get that $10 million.
Yep.
That was the Word on the Streets news. You already know.
Word on the streets.
Yep.
That's dope.
Shout out to Icon Radio. Download their app. They're gonna we get played on Mondays mornings. It's 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Every
Tomorrow
Monday.
morning, 10 a.m. to 11
Make sure you
a.m.
tune in. And also shout out to Support District Radio. We get played every Wednesday, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. every Wednesday on Support District Radio. Also, Support District Radio is looking for interns. So if you'd like to be intern, contact Support District Radio.
Jump on that.
Go to their Facebook page, Support District Radio.
That's dope.
Now it's
Be an
time
intern.
time for the
Sister Social.
Hey.
What? Even though I'm by myself this week. Tita up and left me,
Social.
went MIA this week.
Tita bounce on you.
Yeah, she sure did. Just left me out here by myself. All right, fellas. So I'm going to start with my question of the week.
Okay.
Why do women no longer want to cook for their significant others? Do you guys have any opinions on that one?
Well,
I know you got some over there, Daniel.
Can I tell y'all something? Y'all must have inspired Tita because she's been cooking lately ever since we brought it up.
that's cool.
That's dope.
But I think they just get too comfortable.
Yeah, I think it's today's fast everything, and their parents probably was fast everything, and it's just a fast.
So you think the parents can't cook either?
Usually, or they just, you know what I'm saying, someone always cooked for them and they never took the time out to cook themselves.
Yeah.
But I think to the most portion, most women know how to cook. They
Just being lazy?
people don't want to cook at home no more.
It's just it's that, and then food is so available now, man. Just that fast food market.
That's what I'm saying.
Pre-made meals. It's just something you don't have the time, so you just want to pick up something real fast. That's another thing. I don't know if it's laziness per se.
I think it's a cultural, more of a lifestyle,
Yeah.
because we've lived this fast food lifestyles for us since the 90s, 80s, 90s, and now it's pretty much embedded in us.
Is it okay? No, like back in the day, right? Like in the 40s and all that stuff.
When the women were staying at home?
Yeah, so you had they was at home, they took care of the household. They had time to cook. Now women's is working this like long hours.
Definitely.
Like Tita in general,
Right.
I'm just talking about Tita. She does 8 to 6 or something like that. 8 to 5:36. By the time she get home, it's 7:00.
Right.
So
Definitely.
I get home like 2.
Right.
I have the time to do it. You know what I'm saying? Or that's why I usually cook.
Right.
I have the time.
But
She's
that's what it
tired.
is.
She's been working all day. You know what I'm saying? So
That's what it is. I think that it has to be a team effort.
Yeah.
Definitely.
If she gets off late sometimes, I'll go ahead and start it up, put it in the oven. I might mess it
Yeah,
up.
because I'll go ahead and
I'll mess up.
I'll mess it up, but I'll put it in the oven.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
right.
Or whatever.
But
I
it's
gotta
already
do.
it already has to be marinated and
Yeah.
already set up
And she
for
set
him
it
to
up
go.
for me.
You gotta be. They gotta be
regardless.
right.
You know what I'm
just
saying?
pop it in
It's
there.
teamwork. You know what I mean?
Word.
If we, that's what we doing. You just can't go the route of not planning and thinking about it. You got to think ahead of the time and try to plan it out. And I think if people plan out their meals weekly and don't last minute the situation, then maybe people will cook more at home, because I think that the last minute is like, oh dang, we ain't thought about food. We'll just go ahead and grab something real fast on your way home or something,
Right.
because I ain't think about it, and that's usually what people do.
But do you also think that most women think when they cook, they have to cook this big elaborate Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner or Easter dinner? They have to cook every night. That's what most That's what a lot of women that I hear saying, that they don't feel like
they don't feel like they gotta. Well, see, that's what it is. Then they need to educate themselves on quick meals, because there is quick stuff you can throw together real
30
fast.
minutes
when
you can put together a meal.
Meals, and you don't have to do all this cooking and hamburger.
The meal doesn't have to be 5 hours to take you to cook dinner.
That's what it is.
I don't need 2 sides
right.
with the main course. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. We need to cut down on the meat.
But I know
man.
for one thing that like when just bring her up again, Tita. They used to when she did with her fams and stuff. Mm-hmm. They used to make like a buffet of meals. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I mean, when she moved in with me, when she first started cooking, when we first got together, she would make a buffet of meals. I'm like, Tita, it's only us 2 up in this mug. Just you know what I'm saying? So it takes her a minute to realize that it's only 2 of us. Just make 2 chicken breasts and something on the side. You good to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
I know Matt Boogie.
Hugs.
What?
I got nothing. What?
You got nothing?
I got nothing. I got chicken and rice.
He said I do chicken and rice right there.
He said I do the cooking.
He's out of
Oh yeah, you cook your meals. You cook every night. That's
I'm
cool.
by myself.
Yeah.
So,
You don't eat out every night like most bachelors do.
No.
No?
Well, no.
No.
That's cool.
He
I
said he
did
cooking
when
in
I
that kitchen.
lived alone.
Chicken
that's
and
what
rice
I did.
every night?
I ate out.
Is it
I ain't gonna lie.
fried, baked, broiled, grilled?
What I do is I make rice in a like rice cooker, and I just throw
I
a
keep
chicken
telling
breast in
you,
it.
you have to get me a rice cooker.
Yeah,
I
and
mess
just
it up
throw a chicken
every
breast
time.
in with it, and it's just boiled chicken.
That's dope. That's cool. That's
I ain't
dope.
doing shit.
Said I'm just gonna use the rice cooker, and it's gonna cook everything for me at the same time.
Word.
Wow. What else? You
That's
got?
All right,
enough.
last night it was sausage, not got
chicken?
Italian sausage and put it in the rice too. And it's fine. I'm not-
Hook it up like that.
fuck
Just
it.
whatever.
Just whatever.
And some
It
rice.
gets hot and I eat. It's fine.
Good to go.
All right. Okay, so we got a meal tip of the week.
Okay.
You gonna want to steam or bake or saute your vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
You don't ever want to boil them, because boiling the vegetables takes the nutrients out your vegetables. It just makes them.
You don't want to boil no vegetables?
No, you don't wanna
I
boil-
want to boil my vegetables.
No, you're
I
not
don't
supposed
like
to
boiling my
boil
vegetables. I like it when
them.
it's real soft and it's all.
Yeah, but
But there's no nutrients in it. That's defeating the purpose.
Right? Is it supposed to get the nutrients out of the vegetables?
I like it.
So you're supposed to saute or steam your vegetables
Or
to make
bake 'em.
sure, or bake
I'm making this thing
to
too
make
healthy,
sure
man.
that that you're keeping those nutrients.
Yeah, man. Go ahead. I'm hungry like a mother.
All right, so for the meal of the week, we're going to do some salmon with some brown rice and whatever vegetables to your liking this week. Normally we do like corn on the cob or broccoli with our salmon and brown rice. We're going to season it with some salt and pepper, some lemon juice. You want to
Squeeze it right there.
squeeze the fresh lemon right over top of it. Grate a little bit of the zest of lemon over it.
Yeah.
Slice up the lemon, put it on top of it.
I'm the one that gets excited about meal of the week, huh? y'all know I hired a personal chef too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
man,
that's
She's
dope.
retired, so I hired her on.
You talking about moms?
Yeah.
Those are the best chefs.
It was a
man.
good price.
That chef
Good
right
price.
there.
Yeah.
Mom come in and just be like, "Hey, this is what it is for the
Oh,
night."
I'm paying her, so you know.
We're gonna let that marinate for a good 15 minutes before you bake it.
Okay.
We're gonna do baked salmon, not fried, not pan seared.
right.
We're gonna throw it in the oven and bake it
Okay.
at 350 for like 20 minutes, just till it's flaky.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna do baked vegetables with it also, with some olive oil on top, and season them with some salt and pepper.
Okay.
If you do broccoli or green beans, I do like Parmesan cheese or garlic on top of them to give them that extra flavor. And then, you know, Mr. Hugs over here, he got his rice cooker, so he just go throw the rice in the rice cooker to make
Yeah.
it. So that's 1-2 step for him.
Right.
But for me, I'm gonna cook it according to the package, even though I always mess it up. It don't always come out right every time
really?
I make it. Yeah, nah. I
why
need
you want
one of
a rice
those.
cooker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause you can't-
Doing them
I can't
hits.
cook the rice. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna front.
Brown rice is awful.
You don't
Yeah.
like
Brown rice is
No,
good.
that's awful. All right, the texture of it is awful, and it's harder to cook than white. white rice.
It is?
Yeah, how you're supposed to cook brown rice is you're supposed to, clean it, put it in a pot, add the water, let it sit for 10 minutes, then turn on the heat. After it's done cooking, then let it sit for another 10 minutes because it's the difference between brown and white rice. White rice is just brown rice without the shell that is normally on rice, so it's a little less nutrient than the brown rice, but that shell's horrible.
Oh, okay.
So that's why it takes longer to cook.
Yeah, it takes about 45 minutes.
Yeah, so
to cook the rice,
and it's bad texture. I hate brown rice.
So
I tried cooking it for a while, and it just always
never worked out for you.
I like some good white rice, man.
Yeah.
The way moms make the white rice, man, I can just eat it like that.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Good white rice is good, but definitely you don't want to eat because it's bleached and enriched and all this other stuff.
Definitely.
So
Processed.
Then you said broccoli, right?
Plastic.
Broccoli, corn,
okay,
whatever vegetable you like, man.
I like corn. Sure, that's what's up.
If you're gonna do your corn, just put it in. I like my corn. Get it with the husk.
Okay, yeah.
I like baking mine in the oven with the husk on it.
You make the corn too? You put that in the water?
No.
Oh, y'all messing with me.
Nah, man.
I put the corn in the water and boil it.
Nah, man. You put it in the oven and you put some butter on top
Can't
of
do
it.
nothing with water no more. I can't do nothing.
I'm telling you, baked corn tastes like roasted corn right off the grill sometimes.
Oh, really? Okay.
When you do it right, yeah.
Okay. What's up?
That's the lick.
No more
All
sides?
right.
Any more sides?
Any more sides? That's it, man. You want to do your pasta and your vegetables is the biggest portion.
Yeah. You know what they should do is take a picture. They make the middle of the week. They should take a picture and send it to us too.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be making the meal of the week too, because the recipe goes home with you.
Okay. We're gonna make it this week.
Cool.
The middle of the week goes home with you, homie.
Okay. I'm gonna make it. Matter of fact, I'll make it this week. I'll make it on Friday.
All right. Cool. For the health tip of the week, we got hot showers versus cold showers. I know Tita kind of gave us a little bit on that last week, but she didn't really get into it with the cold showers and how they are good for you.
Cold showers.
Cold showers, yes, they are.
Yeah, that's supposed to be better.
Yes, they reduce tension, help alleviates depression. So if you feel sad or whatever, hop in the cold shower, relieve some of that tension off of you. Wow. They accelerate your metabolism.
Wow.
And they stimulate your immune system.
Wow.
All this cold water.
Yeah,
all this cold water, yeah. They prevent you from getting colds. And and Tina mentioned last week how the cold showers and the cold water tightens your skin and helps keep the dirt and the oil and stuff from getting into your pores and your skin. So it keeps you from having acne all the time. So that's why she was like, she likes to do that a lot.
Right.
Okay.
Then if you having hot showers, they reduce tiredness and headaches, and they're also good for muscle relaxation.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, if you having real tight muscles, you want to go in there, hop in the shower, or run you a hot bubble bath, or just lay in some hot water.
It kind of worked today.
Just relax it. Okay.
I'm still tight, but
Still
it kind
tight.
of worked. My back hurting, killing me.
Yeah.
But it didn't work.
It didn't work.
Nah, it didn't work. Man.
It relieves nasal.
No,
they
it worked a
relieve
little
nasal congestion, and they also open up your pores and help you clean your skin and get rid of some of the dead skin and bacteria that you have left over from the previous night from all that sweat and stuff.
Wow.
You know, summertime too. You know, you be sweating while you're sleeping and all that.
Oh yeah, definitely. You want to take 1-2 showers a day because it's hot out here.
Yeah, yeah.
Then we also gonna have our reminder that's gonna be weekly because it's summertime in AZ. So we're gonna make sure everybody has a daily reminder to stay hydrated.
Definitely.
Definitely drink a lot of water this summer.
Definitely drink a lot of water.
Yep. And definitely the hydrate for the homeless is still going on too.
Oh, that's dope.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Was you out there today?
I was not out there today. I was out there last week.
How was it last week?
It was great. It was great last week. A lot. We had they had water and they did peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Oh, okay.
That's dope.
Okay.
We hit about 3 spots downtown.
Cool.
And it was a lot of people.
Yeah, that's a lot of people, man.
Yeah,
man, I did not know
it's
it was
sad.
that many people.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's sad.
And then when we when we got to our location, they just all came.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
see what's
They already
going on.
know.
Wow.
They out there.
Yeah.
They waiting on it.
They already know, man.
I
we
did
went,
not
we went
know
out
it.
to help a couple of times when we was doing our little thing when we had a chance to do it, and man, it's pretty sad, man. And, it's pretty sad.
Definitely.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. We're gonna move on into.
Okay. Definitely, if you like I said, you're watching right now on the YouTube channel, or if you're listening on the different outlets, just know that the DanYo&Tita podcast is available everywhere, basically.
On every outlet.
Every outlet, man. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Sport District Radio, Icon Radio, Breaker Podcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Overcast, Listen Notes, and more to come. So if you choose your outlet and listen to the DanYo&Tita podcast, you know, so they
That's
should
dope. We're
subscribe.
giving our fans a lot of different options out there to go on and take a listen to us.
Definitely.
That's dope. That is dope.
All right.
All
It's
right.
time for
The lean perspective. All right, so this week I just wanted to go over a couple things that's going on in the city. You know, we was talking about earlier with the viral video of the Phoenix police yelling at the pregnant woman. We got a pretty bad week for the Phoenix police. In fact, it's been a pretty bad year for them, all around.
yeah.
Jerry Williams had to come out again and say she's looking into it, investigating this terrible video of them yelling at a 22-year-old man and his I guess his fiance or girlfriend, and they supposedly grabbed the baby's arm. They injured the
police
baby's
did?
arm. Yeah,
The
man.
baby?
The baby supposedly have dead arm from being grabbed.
What? I didn't even.
Yeah, man. So that's the reason why they supposed to be suing for this $10 million.
So the baby can't even move her arm.
Right. The baby has dead arm right now. So I don't know if this is going to be fixed or if this is if the baby will have this for life. They was at 36 in Roosevelt in Phoenix where this happened. So in a you know whatever the area, the police chief is not really releasing the names of any of the individuals, but Ames, the gentleman who was in the video, Draven Ames, he said that the officer name was Myers, one of the few.
Okay.
They're not for sure. The other officer who pointed a gun at Harper and her children inside the vehicle remains on patrol right now. So yeah, I don't know if they took them off since then, since I've had this update, but they're on non-enforcement assignment right now. But the other one, that's like I said, who pointed the gun is still remaining on patrol.
Also, the one that he's still.
The one that committed the incident.
is the one still on the streets.
The officer who cursed, threatened, and roughed up Ames is on non-enforcement assignment.
Oh, she's okay.
The other officer who pointed a gun at Harper and her children inside the vehicle remains on patrol.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I think it's a bad look for Phoenix. I mean, just last week we were doing we were talking about the
racist profiling.
the racist post
The post on Facebook.
when they were talking about racism and different malicious posts they were having.
Right.
So now this week we have this. So it hasn't been a good year so far for the Phoenix police, and hopefully Jerry Williams do something to get it together because it's not looking good.
Yeah.
Some people need to be replaced because this
Definitely.
Our police force is not looking good.
I want to hear that 911 call.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely is.
Because they said they wasn't pressing charges. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
That's why would you call 911 if you're not pressing charges? That's another thing.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't really understand. Like they said they're not pressing charges, but they come guns a blazing,
Yeah,
hollering, screaming, yelling. Where you would think they would have come cordial,
Guns
chilling,
pointed at
they
you and
saw
everything.
something- Yeah.
and you do at the dollar store, so you know it costs $1.
Ridiculous, man.
Man,
That's
it's
ridiculous.
pretty bad, man. So
Like I'm at the dollar store. I didn't have $1 to pay for the little toy. I mean, it's not like. Did the lady, was she aware that the kid
I
had
guess
the toy?
I guess not. I guess
Yeah, I heard they said they weren't even. They didn't even know.
They didn't know.
Yeah.
They didn't know. Somebody, I guess one of the people at the store saw. So I don't know. But I was going to go on to another officer who was shot in Mesa, and a suspect in identifying a suspect in a traffic stop that escalated into a police shooting. Jose Elias Adrande, I don't want to mess up his name, Presidio, number 32, was driving his vehicle, and the police attempted to pull over near Country Drive, and he was arrested as trying to flee the vehicle. The passenger, a 32-year-old man who also fled, was shot by an officer after pulling out a gun, was still hospitalized Thursday, according to Mesa police. He was expected to be released soon, police said. Presidio was booked into jail on one count of unlawful fleeing from law enforcement. Around 6:30 Wednesday, 2 police officers attempted to traffic stop near Broadway and Country Club, but the car would not stop and continued driving east on Broadway. After driving almost halfway a mile, the vehicle stopped just east of Country Club, and both men jumped out of the car and started running, police said. So I guess that's the reasons why they're saying that they was able to shoot the man and it was okay.
Because they got out the car and started running.
Right. And I guess one of the individuals had a gun in the situation. But me talking about that, just wanted to talk about how the gun situation in Phoenix is. We're having a lot of gun issues to me and a lot of gun problems. And I've always been a big advocate of gun anti-gun violence, and I always want to speak up on it. So we have a lot of candidates, that's running this year, and Cory Booker is one of the candidates, and we have a lot of candidates. I think it's 23 right now.
23?
23
23 of
candidates.
them.
I'm going to be running
both
for
parties?
No, just
this is
Democrats.
for the Democratic Party,
Wow.
right?
Okay.
So I'm going to be talking about a lot over the coming year for everyone to get to know the candidates a little bit more and some of the things that they're proposing.
Okay.
Cory Mayor?
No.
President.
This is for president. Cory Booker is running for president. So I want to kind of inform people on what they're trying to do and what we should be listening for on some of their plans. And since I am a big anti-gun advocate, and I believe that we need more laws to help out with the guns, and the lax gun laws, I believe, help cause more guns problems to me. So what's in his plan is he wanted to close some of the loopholes in gun sales, crack down on manufacturers, and invest in communities impacted by gun violence. He wanted to make sure that people have licenses to make sure that they demonstrate a person is eligibility and proficiency to drive a car. A gun license demonstrates the person is eligible and can meet certain basic safety and training standards necessary to own a gun. So I think that we should implement that. I think that's a pretty good idea, where a person would have to get a license and renew that license if they want to keep their gun.
Just
and,
like you have to do your driver's license.
Right. Just make it more like how a car is, And nowadays, there's more regulation over the toy guns than it is real guns. Firearms are exempt in many of these rules and laws. Gun manufacturers have little incentive for making their products safer, so he wants to try to make it safer by allowing consumers to be able to sue them in court if they guns go off, kill kids, things like that. Right now we can't even sue them in court for anything that happens to their products. The manufacturers, we can't sue them. So if any other product
cigarettes,
has anything, babies, cribs,
the Johnson & Johnson products that was
a drill that hurt you, anything like that, we can sue them. But with gun manufacturers, they made laws where you cannot. So he wants to close those laws.
All right, because I'm a big believer in the Second Amendment.
Definitely, that's good.
Yeah, you can't sue the gun companies. I'm for not, because look, the gun's meant to kill people. It going off in your home, that's a person's fault.
Right.
As far as safety measures, there's a safety click on the gun, but if a kid gets home with a gun and clicks that off, there's not really much you can do.
Well, we have to stop saying there's nothing we can do.
The gun shouldn't be able to fire unless it's in the hands of the owner. So you can fingerprint it to make sure it can't.
I don't think that technology super exists.
It does exist, but the people don't want it because they're like, what if I need the gun and in a situation where I need it and it's only for that person? And that's the reason why they fight against that for the fingerprints on the guns, because it is available and they won't let it go because that.
I gotta look into the technology because that sounds like some Judge Dredd shit. Because the thought of having a computer inside of a gun that
It's
just a fingerprint.
Oh, fingerprint?
Yeah. Okay. Just like how you unlock your phone with a fingerprint.
Or you unlock your car door with your fingerprint.
That's still a fingerprint reader in a gun That's a bunch of technology. That's processors and shit. That needs to go into
it's available,
in a huge mechanical thing that discharges with a lot of power. It just doesn't sound reasonable.
It's something that should be needed, though, right?
Right.
It's not about needing it. It's about the mechanical ability to do that. I mean, a bullet firing probably break a bunch of shit just being next to it.
Well,
all that circuitry that needs to happen.
It's about unlocking the safety, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that, on the fingerprints, on how all that works, but I am for sure that it's probably going to be to unlock the safety. You use the fingerprint to unlock.
Are you talking about the guns in a safe that needs a fingerprint? Are you talking about fingerprint on the gun? That's what I'm thinking.
There are fingerprint readers.
Man, that sounds.
So is it easy? Like right now for guns, right now, is it easy for somebody to pick up a gun, and take off the safety off of a gun?
Yes.
Some guns are easier than others.
So they need to think of better ways to
better safety measures.
That's what I'm saying. The manufacturer shouldn't just be able to say, well, it's a gun. That's what it's made for. It shot him. He tripped. No. Y'all
the toy
should
gun
have
has to have the orange piece at the end.
And just like people who have the guns and their kids get shot, they should feel more of responsibility. And I think that he's talking about this. And he was also, I'll go into another thing. He was talking about microstamping, which is a technology that allows law enforcement to identify the source of ammunition used in crimes by making a shell casing traceable to the specific gun that fired the round. It's microstamping, and that can be entered into this equation, which can help solve crimes a little bit more. He also wants to close the boyfriend loophole, which right now, if your boyfriend beats you up or something, he commits a felony, he cannot get guns. They want to make sure that it's a non-felon, also abuse crime, misdemeanor abuse. Can't buy a gun also for a little bit of time to be able to help this woman, because like the risk of homicides or violence incident increases 500% with the presence of a gun. Chloe thinks that closing that hole could be a top priority to helping women who usually be the ones that's victims of these situations.
Domestic violence.
Background checks and closing loopholes for gun shows and online sales, and the Charleston loophole, banning assault weapons, high capacity magazines, and bump stocks, and providing funding for research for gun violence and health issues, modernizing the ATF, and extreme risk prevention order laws, And like I said, man, since we've laxed our laws, our gun murders has increased every year since we laxed the laws in 2010. So, I mean, now we're up to 1,100 in 2017. This year it increased again. So it's increasing every year. It's not getting better. And that's just something I wanted to say for him. And I know a lot of people are probably going to be against it because everybody's big on the Second Amendment, but I think something needs to be done, and I will.
There needs to be something done.
Yeah, something needs to be done. Too many people are getting killed.
They got to figure it out.
And I think it's a good idea. And I know he's only trending at like 1% right now in the race. Biden's leading at 22%.
But the other candidates can take some of their ideas and add on to their.
Definitely. It could. I think his idea is good, and like you said, other candidates can add in other things, and it could possibly change. But
it says the voters have to demand that.
Right. And I think that him jumping out and putting a plan forward was good to get the conversation going. And like I said, as the time goes on throughout the year, I'll give you other plans from other candidates and some of the things they're rolling out throughout the year. And to try to be a little bit more informed on some of the presidential candidates for the year. And that's the Lean Perspective for today.
There you go. That's it, man. That's it. That was dope information right there. You know what I'm saying? So if you would like to, support the DanYo&Tita podcast, you can help us out. Sponsor the episode, or help us finance. We have a PayPal, DanYo&Tita podcast at gmail.com. Also, we have a Cash App, DanYo&Tita podcast, if you'd like to support. If you'd like to be on the freestyle intro of the week, email us at DanYo&Tita podcast at gmail.com. Also, if you'd like a shout out roulette, DanYo&Tita podcast at gmail.com as well. You know what I'm saying? That's dope right there, man. That's DanYo&Tita podcast. Any last words? Anybody y'all want to be followed on social media?
Yeah, at Dip Lean is my Twitter handle. You can follow me there and send me any any questions, or maybe any topics you have, or maybe something you want to say about my opinion on gun rights. I know most people have pretty strong opinions on that.
Definitely.
So you can hit me up and tell me what you think.
And leave comments. We want to know y'all opinions as well.
Definitely
leave comments. My Twitter handle is Aisha_Ariel. If you want to look me up there, that's where you can find me.
Send you recipes and stuff like that. Maybe
you
good
can
ideas.
send me a recipe, tip of the week for the meals, or
I'm gonna be sending you a couple pictures on the meals of the week for sure.
Right, yeah, and some of them pictures. If you take pictures of the meal of the week,
I take a picture and you send it on up and get those recipes coming in, and we'll go on and give them a shout out.
Yeah.
Try them out, take some pictures and put them up there.
There you go.
Yeah, for sure.
Hugs.
Yo, online, Twitter, and YouTube, Hugs the Great.
Hugs the Great.
Instagram, Hugs the Great Art, because some guy took Hugs the Great.
Some guy took Hugs the Great? No, we need to find this cat, yo.
Yeah, Twitch as well, Hugs the Great.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Most definitely. Drop a like on the Facebook page, DanYo&Tita Podcast. Share.
Give us love.
Share. Because that sister social is killing the views on Facebook.
Man.
Definitely.
Man.
Tita will be back next week.
I can't wait.
Yeah, she can't leave me by myself like that no more.
No more.
I have to call her and
have that conversation.
be like,
We're
hey.
gonna have to leave a little time for debate next time.
Yeah, we're gonna get that.
I love debate section. So
Definitely, that definitely has to be in there because I know you and Hugs probably got some
because we didn't
opinions
really have time
going
for that.
on.
So maybe we have a little time next time. We'll do that. And,
Make
try
that
to get,
make that
integrate
space
into the show. For
Most
sure.
definitely.
All right.
It's the DanYo&Tita Podcast. We out.
We out.
ya.
Holla holla.
Yeah. Jess. Hillview Records. Let's get it. I'm going live with the crew. We was born to make moves. Yeah, born on the streets as I'm the one with the juice. Shout out to Daniel, he know I'm the truth. Cause I slotted the mic whenever I entered the booth. I got the static like Zeus. You ain't fit for my shoes. Dip lean with the facts. He stay lifting the youth. Aisha and Tita, the icon queens, and icon curve. By all means, yeah, I'm so dope that y'all my fiends. I'm the man in the city. I hold all the keys. I grew up around shooters. Y'all ain't fucking with me. I'm real with the shits. I'm as real as can be. So fucking top 5 if you ain't mentioning me. Haters for the weak, it's what we reppin' AZ. 10 toes down, that's they running the streets. Straight out the gutter, I'm a certified beast, bitch.